to What's Right with the World with your host, Glenn Ambrose.
Hey, welcome to the show. Here we are. We are. I was just singing like a goofball.
I'm gonna definitely start recording you a little bit earlier and then make a compilation.
Oh my God, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, it has to happen now. Patreon.com/Glenn Ambrose, where all of the goofy stuff that you do is finally exposed.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyway, what's right with the world today, Glenn?
I don't know. You tell me, Ben. You're the story man.
All right, so today's story comes from CBS News. Stand Up to Cancer raises a record $120 million in pledges from the United States and Canada. This is out of Los Angeles. Stand Up to Cancer says that its sixth celebrity-filled telethon was its most successful yet. The organization said Sunday that the fundraiser received more than $123 million in pledges from the U.S. and Canada. Matt Damon, Tracy Ellis Ross, John Hamm, and Winona Ryder were among the stars participating in Friday's telecast. Musical performers included Stevie Wonder, Little Big Town, and Charlie Wilson, a cancer survivor. Wonder paid a tribute to Aretha Franklin, who died last month of pancreatic cancer, with a melody including "What the World Needs Now Is Love" and "Love's in Need of Love Today." Bradley Cooper, whose father died of lung cancer, who was co-executive producer of the telethon, which was carried commercial-free by major broadcast networks and U.S. and cable channels in the U.S., Canada, and on streaming platforms. Cooper said that Stand Up to Cancer scientists are giving patients new hope that they can become long-term survivors. The telecast included 3 patients who have benefited from the research funded by the group, including a Marine Corps pilot with melanoma and a retired school teacher with pancreatic cancer.
Wow.
Yep.
So there we go. It's, cancer is certainly, I think everybody's aware of cancer and has been pretty much directly affected through, either a friend or a family member. So it's obviously a big issue. So if we can put some attention and some energy towards that solution, then yeehaw. And it's, it's a big, whenever we're hitting new levels, it's exciting because that's, the money is energy. That's all money is. It's just a form of energy that it's, so we're putting support in the form of energy towards a solution. And, so for it to reach record highs of money, thereby energy going towards a solution, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And that's what we're getting.
Yeah. And it's great. I mean, I love anything largely philanthropic like this, like I love the telethons. They're great. I don't watch the telethons very much, but I don't watch a lot of TV.
So you love the idea of
I love the idea of it. I love the purpose of it. I love these networks giving this time commercial free to these events, I wonder how much money that is, honestly, because the amount of money that those stations would have made in commercials over that time span, is probably something that would add up to millions and millions of dollars, considering that it's broadcast and cable channels across 2 different countries.
Right.
So that's a ton of money that's being donated as well, that those large organizations are giving up to help raise money for this, which is fantastic. And the fact that it's growing and that, this year, I didn't really hear much about Stand Up to Cancer happening this year. Like I
didn't either, but
probably because I don't watch a ton of TV.
Yeah, me neither.
But I didn't really hear much about this happening. So the fact that it raised more money than it's ever raised and set records is fantastic. And obviously they're doing a lot of great work with the money that they're getting for research.
Right. And it's also, I think it's always, I think it's good for everybody to try to benefit society in some sort of way, and sometimes some people can do it with money. Some people can do it with time. Some people can do it with their celebrity, so for these celebrities to step up and do it. And I mean, a lot of celebrities have pretty busy schedules, and Bradley Cooper's pretty big right now. So I'm sure he's not just sitting around doing nothing most of the time. So it's, for them to take time out of their lives to give back and to try to do something of benefit for society, I think is huge. And it's just growing and growing, and it's more common now than it ever has been. And it's just, expanding more and more. So I think that's also another nice piece of it is these people, not only getting involved on a personal level and giving of their time, but also probably giving of their money too, but also of giving of their notoriety and using the fame that they've gotten from what they do to put energy towards a solution for such a big issue. So kudos to them too.
Absolutely. So it has raised, before the last telecast, they had said Thursday that it has raised over $480 million total since they began. So if you can, a replay of the show is available online, and we're going to put a link to the Stand Up for Cancer website so that you can, donate if you're interested, or see how you can help out, or other things that you could do. If this is a cause that moves you and you want to help out in some way. And there's also, there's great stuff. There's St. Jude's and all of that wonderful stuff. And October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So in any way that you can do anything, if that's what you want to do and you're moved to do that, that's awesome. But even just sharing positive news stories like this helps. So
right, yeah, and I think that's the thing to remember is that we can all do something, and we don't necessarily all have to do something about everything, but we can pick some things and do something about it. And if whatever moves you, then do something about it. Like sometimes you can write articles for online, or if you have a blog, you could dedicate a blog to, I've done stuff like that and dedicate it to this subject. See what your knowledge and can lean towards bringing awareness towards solutions to different problems. And if you got extra money and you can donate, great. If you have extra time and you can volunteer, great. If there's lots of different ways. And at the end of the day, if none of those things are possible and none of them work for you, most people have a cell phone now. So you can share this story or stories like it about, solution-based stories. You can just share it on your newsfeed. Bring some attention to what's right with the world, and bring some attention to, stories like this that are walking towards a solution.
That's right. And if you have other stories that you'd like to share with us, you can obviously do that on the Great Love Project on Facebook, or Glenn Ambrose Life Coaching. And if you want to contact Glenn, glennambrose.com is where to find all of his stuff. And if you want to support the show and everything that we do and find exclusive content like the video versions of these shows and behind the scenes stuff, then check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Glenn Ambrose. And I don't think anybody's going to see what you just did, Glenn, because I'm the one talking, but he made a funny face. So if you want to do it,
did they see me up in the little little box? No, it's just.
How have you not watched the videos I've sent you?
I got other stuff to do, man. I got other stuff to do. So this is what I did.
All right. That's what's right with the world, everybody. Good night.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you soon.
Glenn is available for life coaching sessions. To book an appointment or for more information, go to glennambrose.com, follow him on Facebook and Twitter, or click the link in the description of this episode.